quality's going to be a lot better on this one. What's up? What's up? What's up? On my way to work again. Man, I was thinking about how I want to get another camera, but I think this phone might work out pretty well. There's a lot of things I want to buy, man. I was thinking about that too. Once my wife and I were getting a new house we're moving into, it's gonna have. So let's talk about toilets. That sounds gross, right? But just having one in a house with 3 people that need to use it, that's a problem. That's a big problem. I hate having to wait turns. If any of you have ever dealt with that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Only having one toilet in the house is not enough. I've been dealing with it for too long. But the house that we're moving into not only has an extra bedroom for our baby, but it has extra toilets, and there will never be a line to go to the bathroom again. Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be glorious. So that's one thing worth spending some money on. Man, I want to. I'm ready. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that. Worth spending money on. But other things, you know, reasons to go to work and try to make more money. Paying off these cars. And you know, if you're able to get rid of all your payments, how much money you have, between my wife's car and the car that I'm in right now, once these are paid off, that'll be an extra $700 a month. What would you do with $700 a month? Just free to go buy another car? Could. But I don't know about you, I'm going to drive this car until it breaks. And then I'm going to fix it and I'm going to drive it more. Until it actually really, really breaks. Until the motor goes out. But it's a Honda. I don't expect this motor to ever really go out, man. These things can get into the hundreds of thousands of miles. So that $700 a month is going to be freed up for hopefully a good while, you know. Maybe I'll take $200 a month and set it aside, so that way when this car finally does break years from now, I'll just go buy another Honda. For cash. For cash. Yeah, buddy. I think I'm ready for that. It's kind of like the Dave Ramsey plan. I really like listening to that guy. He's pretty smart, you know, and he's got decent advice on just personal finance, like really, really basic stuff, you know. And I know I've watched a lot of stuff on YouTube about people disagreeing with him on his investing techniques because they're people kind of call them simple, and you know, it's not very creative. It's not just investing in mutual funds and buying real estate. I think that's a solid plan, but a lot of people criticize it for not being, you know, perfect and perfectly productive. But he talks about how, you know, these people that are everyday millionaires, you know, just regular folk that don't want to really worry about it too much. You know, they're not sitting down at their computer looking at stocks every day and looking at this and that and just dealing with their investments all the time. They just want to have like a regular draw out of their paycheck going somewhere to help to work for them. And for those people, that's a great plan. And I think I'm one of those people. I've got a 401k at work. It's got some good funds in it. And I'm probably going to invest in those pretty heavily. I like to keep my life simple too. I don't think there's anything wrong with simple, especially if it works. Usually simple is what works. When it comes to money, it's just, you know, don't spend it like a lunatic. I know some people, man, they get their money and it's just gone, man. I spend it so fast. And a lot of times just on garbage, man. This guy that just started at my work, I haven't seen it for myself, but I believe it to be true. The guy will go into a gas station and spend an ungodly amount of money on food every day, multiple times a day. I used to do that when I was delivering lumber. I would stop at Circle K or Speedway or Get Go, whatever, and get food. And man, I would spend almost $20 every time I stopped in one of those places. You know, between the energy drinks and the sandwiches, it's expensive, dude. And you know, I was in there committing my favorite deadly sin, gluttony. So I was buying more than I needed. Tell you what, you don't get up to 315 pounds by accident. Well, maybe I kind of did. I mean, it was all choices I made, but I wasn't trying to get fat. I was just indulging. 315 pounds, man. I'm down a lot from that though now. Doing this keto diet, but really, you know, I think ketosis probably helps plenty. But I'm eating just so much less. It's got to be that more than anything. It's just eating less. It's got to be a huge part of it. I don't even want to guess how many calories I was eating before. Like 5,000, 4,000 at least. And it was all greasy junk food, sugar-filled shit. But now, sugar's out. Goodbye, sugar. Sugar is out. Bread is out. Except for over the holidays. Over the holidays, I kind of went back to the old ways, man. Because who's going to pass up on Thanksgiving dinner? I think that's, you know, you got to break out of that trying to eat healthy cycle every once in a while. But, you know, from 315, probably like a year ago, and I haven't been actively trying for this entire past year to lose weight, but probably for like 6 to 8 out of the last 12 months I've been trying to lose weight. With the break in there a few months ago, well, just about a month ago. 2 months to 1 month ago, I was going crazy again, but now from 315 I'm down to, as of this morning, 246. So what's that math? 70 pounds? It's a lot. It's a lot. That's like 2 of my oldest daughters. It's like 2 5-year-olds that I just dropped off. That's significant, man. 70 divided, you know, 5, 60. It's almost 5 full bowling balls. It's 5 full bowling balls that I just dropped off. Try to carry 5 bowling balls around. That's what I was doing every day. No need for that, man. And I'll tell you what, 70 pounds is enough that you feel a major difference. But I've probably got another at least 50 to go. I gotta lose at least 50 more pounds. If I lost 50 more pounds, I would be kind of skinny, dude. Not skinny, but you know, it would be a solid weight. I think, what's that BMI chart say? I'm supposed to be at like 150, 160. I don't know. That I mean, maybe that's right. I couldn't imagine being that skinny. That would be really skinny. I'm gonna have to look at that chart. What is my number supposed to be? obese or whatever that BMI chart says. It's just overweight and obese. Where's the line between overweight and obese for a guy who's like 5'6", 5'7"? I know I'm still far above it. Wow, yeah, you can see out of the car a little bit with this. This camera's way better. I'm just gonna use my phone. So what do you guys think? You like riding to work with me? Talking about trying to be responsible with money and being responsible with how you eat. That's what my 20s were about. So I'm gonna be 30 at the end of this year, and I think my 20s were about taking control of my life. That's, I think, what my 20s were about. Taking control of my money, taking control of my career, taking control of my health, you gotta take control of those things, man. Good things don't come to you on accident. I remember thinking, like, man, someday I'm gonna quit smoking cigarettes. Someday, you know, like, I'm smoking cigarettes now, but I'm not always gonna smoke cigarettes. Someday I'll take care of it. I'll get around to it someday. Not right now, though. I'll worry about doing well with money someday. But not right now. Right now, I'm just gonna go to this party and grab this bottle of liquor, buy these cigarettes, buy all this food. I'll worry about my health later. I'll get skinny someday. Well, I guess I was kind of right, you know, but it's hard work. Quitting the food that you love is is very similar to quitting cigarettes. Quitting cigarettes was really hard, and I guess dealing with any addiction is really hard. And I definitely had a sugar and just food, full-on addiction to gluttony. And when you quit something, in my experience, how it is for me, because I don't know how it is for everybody, addiction is a hell of a thing. It just kills people, you know. People kill themselves with their addictions, or do their addictions kill them? I don't know. I know in my life, I choose to have agency. It's up to me. It's up to me. I'm in control of what I do. Even my addictions, I have to take control of those too. Sheer willpower. And I don't know what there is to the addictive personality thing. Maybe there's something there. I don't know. Maybe I don't have an addictive personality. But I'm able to take addictions and knock them down. Or at least I've been successful with a couple that I've tried to knock down. Cigarettes and food. Food was a harder one. And because I always knew that I needed to get off of it. Sugar and eating way too much and start eating healthier, but man, you almost forget that that's what the goal is. All you can think about is the feeling in your stomach calling for more food. And then you forget about the whole goal you had about losing weight. You forget that you want to be healthy. All you can think about is going to get the food, and then you go get the food. Your body's calling for it like it calls for oxygen. Mine did. It did the same thing for cigarettes. You have to remind yourself, no, I don't actually need this. I do not need this. And then keep reminding yourself and keep reminding yourself. You can't just make the decision once. You You have to make the decision 100 times a day to not go back. Making the decision once is easy, and I think when people say, hey, I'm gonna quit, I'm gonna get off of this thing, they mean it. They mean it every time. It's just the next time the feeling comes, that decision isn't there. They have to make that decision again, and this time they make a different decision. So I don't know. I think addictions definitely have different levels of gravity. Cigarettes are one. Food had way more gravity for me. Making the decision to eat, because the thing is that you can't just quit food altogether like you quit cigarettes. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the reason why. Talking about it helps to other people. I think that's, people don't like to talk about their addictions. I think maybe we should talk about our addictions, you know. I know I've made fun of people for having addictions before, but not made fun of them, but like criticized them and not even out loud, just to myself, you know, look down upon them. Meanwhile, I'm sucking on a juicy fruit, you know, or a lollipop or whatever, you know. Gotta get off the sugar stuff, man. Gotta get off the cigarettes, gotta get off the opioids. Oh my God, that's such a big one for so many people. People dying all the time because of those. Gotta make it okay to talk about. Kind of like how a lot of things are becoming okay to talk about. Some things that I'm still not on board with, you know. Some things that I totally am. Talking about, like, gay people are allowed to talk about being gay now, and I'll never understand that, but I don't care if they talk about it, or if they are that, whatever. We love freedom in America, right? I do. Not everybody does, but I do. It's okay to talk about depression. Becoming okay to talk about depression. I think there's still a stigma in there with, like, you know, in your personal relationships, talking about depression can kind of get you a little bit of ostracism, you know, because when you talk about depression, sometimes people, they just don't want to hear it. They just don't want to hear it because they know it's real and they wish they could help you, but I think a lot of people just don't know how to help you, and then maybe it makes them feel depressed. I feel that way. If somebody comes up to me and says, man, I'm depressed, I just kind of like, well, what do you want me to do? Sorry about your depression, you know? I don't want to talk to them about it. But that's just because I don't know how to. I don't know what to say to them. I think they should talk about it. I'm not equipped to talk about it, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it while I'm at work here. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down.